Hey guys, this is CTG once again, bringing you the weekly mutation. It is still slow and steady on missed opportunities. I am playing as Swann, with my ally Yuri Prime playing as Fenix. We are loaded into the map. There's my laser drill, good luck have fun to my ally. He says good luck have fun. Let's wait for Stetman.
Hi, Commanders. I thought everyone had forgotten about me out here. The hallucinations are the only visitors I've had. I guess that's terrazine for you.
Whoa.
Speaking of, someone has been destroying my harvesting bots. Could you provide an escort for them?
So this time, Yuri Prime is recording the replay, thank you very much. If you want to see his version of the map or to see his perspective, I will put a link down below in the comments. So do feel free to check that out. So I start a quick factory, and I put 3 SCVs in there to help it build faster. And once that completes, I will start my blaster ability production. As you can see, I already have an SCV going out, and that means as soon as the factory completes, I will put down the blaster ability. And the SCVs that built the factory are rushed right away to rocks to help build the blaster ability. And it looks like my ally will be going for quick defenses. I'm gonna help out and put down a Flaming Betty there. As soon as I build my other blaster ability, I like to build 2 at the rocks to break it down faster. So let's put down a Flaming Betty. Have those 2 work together to bring down the rocks. I pull 4 more SCVs. And I salvage that turret to give me extra minerals. So what I'm gonna do here is, as soon as I get 400 minerals, I start my command center. And there we go. And all the SCVs automatically come out to help. That's part of the patch. So the other blaster ability is still working on the rocks. I don't need 2. Since it's just rocks and I don't need the refineries just yet. I put down gas drones. Oh wow, out of range. That is a bit annoying. RIP.
I've located a soon-to-be active geyser. Make sure to escort the bot I'll send to harvest it.
Oh well. At least I got some damage on there. So I'll salvage that Perdition turret, or that Flaming Betty. At least I was able to shed 1 adapt off there. So I have a refinery building, another one's already done. I got 2 of them with my warbots. So I send them out to the first geyser. And I drone my other refinery. And I salvage the other blaster ability at my expansion since I don't need it anymore. I start an armory so I can upgrade my laser drill as soon as it finishes building.
Heads up. I'm sending out the first bot. Make sure to protect it. It's my favorite.
Alright. Fenix will do his best. I will continue to macro and produce whatever upgrades and SCVs that I can manage.
I see you, enemy scum! They're going to attack my bots, Commanders.
So yeah, as soon as the laser drill comes online, I start the level 1 upgrade because the what do you call it? Concentrated beam is quite powerful, and it can take out most enemies in its path in a straight line. That supply depot is done, and they start the siege tank range upgrade. That will help my tanks fire from further out.
Our allies are being attacked.
You see, Fenix is working on those adepts, those adepts.
A successful terrazine harvest. Now that bot just has to make it home safely.
I start an engineering base so I can also get upgrades for my static defense. Those will help defend against the enemy attack waves. So I'm also researching Maelstrom rounds to make my siege tanks.
Whew! My bots have returned. Look looks like I won the bet this time, Belshir.
Yeah, to make my siege tanks fire harder, or hit harder rather.
Belshir says that some more geysers are opening up soon. Don't worry, if you can't hear her, she only talks to me.
I start a missile turret in case the enemy is air comp. Although I haven't actually seen it, all I've seen are adepts. But it's always better to be ready just in case. See, I have an SCV there, I'll have another one. Building another turret.
SCV ready.
I build another one. And I'm making Goliaths.
Complete.
I start level 1 weapons upgrades for my tanks. And high-sec auto-tracking is almost done for my turret. That will give them extra range to fire at the enemies. There we go.
Research complete.
SCV ready.
Then I start a blaster billy. In case the enemy is ground composition.
The bots are leaving, and I didn't even get to pack them a refueling cell.
Could be immortals or reavers as far as I know.
SCV ready.
So combat drop is ready.
Upgrade
That's good to have.
complete.
Look out, commanders. I am detecting enemy movement toward the bots.
Ooh, it's air. Good thing I have those missile turrets in place. Those spinning dizzies. Look at them go. They have area of attack damage versus those Phoenix. Well, not that Phoenix. Those other Phoenix. The enemy Phoenixes. Yeah. So now I start level 2 laser drill upgrades. So I can get the pulse cannon, which is basically the insta-nuke.
Acquired.
I need more depots. So I build an extra 2.
Upgrade complete.
And they get
Forces are under attack.
Goliath armor. Uh-oh.
Smashing my bots to pieces. I really don't want to pick up after them.
Yeah, my warbots are just working on the third enemy base, as you can see on the minimap. It's right in the middle. Just clearing out those enemies there. Oh, there's another attack wave here. Oh, oracles. Uh-oh.
Kerosene tank is full. My bots are making a return trip now. Don't let them get away from you.
Wow, those things kill my SCVs pretty fast.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, now I send it to the other enemy base. Or the warbots, rather, to the other enemy base. So I start fire suppression system.
Just peach. Got a wave of enemies gunning for us.
So that my static defense will heal themselves. Looks like the enemy attack wave is heading for my allies' expansion.
This battle from a
Woo! My bots are back. That means it's tea time. The tea is for Terrazine.
Recalls my forces. Just cleaning up more stuff.
Like we're making progress. It's gonna take more Terrazine than that to finish my research. That's right.
Alright, so my pulse cannon is halfway through. Level 2 is just started.
Complete.
And the fire suppression system is just done.
Activity detected. That can only mean one thing. More geysers!
I start a pair of turrets at the middle geyser, the central one.
Taking Terrazine directly out of the majestic Belshir gliders. You might want to stop them if you can, commanders.
Siege up my
The
tanks.
Belshir gliders Terrazine won't last forever. If you want to save it, you'll have to do it before it's completely drained.
I'm slowly microing back that one Earth Goliath. Well, it does fall, but at least it wastes a shot from the Immortal. Concentrated beam is ready, so I'll just wait for a better shot than this. Don't want to waste that on a couple of sentries that my tanks can easily outmuscle.
Our allies
There we go.
attack.
Now that looks like a better one. An Immortal, a cannon, and some more stuff behind it. Yep, 2 Immortals.
On their way, commanders. Please keep the little guys out of trouble.
Very nicely done by me.
Combat squad ready for deployment.
Start working on these things. Clear out those.
Sends to attack my bots. Don't let them do that.
Clear out those air units. And I ping my Goliath so my ally can recall me. Uh-oh.
Pulse
That's
cannon
not recall. Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna start some blaster abilities here, so they can work on the...
To last forever and being destroyed. My bots, of course.
Yeah, my blaster abilities are gonna work on the bonus, while my army walks over and defends the harvesting bots. Looks like my Goliaths are still doing some work there.
I'm calling in a special delivery. And here comes the drop.
Call in the warbots.
The arbiters fly again.
There's really no need for Phoenix to be there. My blaster abilities are more than enough to handle that. Uh-oh. Enemy wave.
My bots are
Lost
under
cannon.
attack! My bots are under attack!
Insta nuke. So I start the last
Hey,
turret upgrade.
did you happen to save any of the extracted terrazine? No? Okay, well, that's okay.
And I'm gonna go salvage every one of those turrets. And I'll start some.
Time for the bots to come back. I hate it when they're out there all night without giving me a call.
I'll start some turrets over there. Uh-oh. Karis getting damaged. Let's start some science vessels and Goliaths. Since the enemy is indeed air units or air composition, so I will need to have a lot of anti-air. Siege tanks are great, but not versus air.
Your forces are under attack.
My warbots are just going to work on those immortals. Yeah, I'll have them focus on immortal, since immortals do a lot of damage to my siege tanks. So yeah, I want to clear those out first. There's one of them still alive, but
Great job, commanders. My bots are safe and sound. Do you do this sort of thing often?
yeah, it's down to its shields or its health.
Allies are being attacked.
Start some more turrets there,
Upgrade complete.
since that's where the fourth set of attacks will come from.
Got an enemy attack inbound on our base, buddy.
Attack there. Let's use concentrated beam. Oh, I missed. Well, I got the side of it. That's about half, so it's up to my ally to clear out the other half. I start level 3 weapons attacks, or weapons upgrades, by the way, and the Thor, since those do area damage, and the Phoenix tend to clump up, so yeah, the Thor might be a good option versus those. I start a factory in the middle of the base, or in the middle of the map, so that the forces will have a shorter rally. So that my force will have a shorter rally to the front.
Oh, commanders!
Oh, Wraith.
Oh, those are mine. And they have terrazine.
Yeah, the Wraith was a bit of a mistake.
Are my terrazine tanks half empty or half full? Huh. This wouldn't be a problem if they were completely full.
Our allies
Looks like my ally is making 4 carries at a time. That is actually great. Carries are really good if they cost that much,
We're going to be opening in a few moments. My bots can smell them.
or if they cost as much as Phoenix's carriers do. Since for those who don't know, Phoenix gets a 20% cost
additional supply depots required.
cost discount to all his units, so they're relatively cheap, other than the Legionnaire, which is a slightly better version of the Zealot. Well, some allies going to go for the bonus. Let's help him out.
It's being drained of its terrazine. Do you think you have the time to set it free? So I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to free that Belshear glider I mentioned, you don't have all day.
Yeah, let's do it. There's a bunch of Void Rays there. But my Goliaths are gonna take care of that.
I think the bots are telling me they're rolling out. I could be wrong. They've lied to me before. Those little miscreants.
Uh-oh. Boss rolling out, and we're still... there we go.
Belshear thanks you, commanders. I mean, I thank you. Yes, me, with the thanking.
What are you thinking?
Pulse cannon online. Base
Uh-oh.
is under attack.
Uh-oh. There's our depths.
Toward my bots. I knew I
Laser
should put
drill.
turrets on those things.
Our allies are being
Well, they were able to kill off one turret, but I have another blast ability there to stall the enemy attacks.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, we're just gonna park our army in the middle. Oh, no one there.
Our allies are being
Insta nuke. Now there's one Oracle left, and it's gonna get shot down quickly by my spinning disease.
Our
Let's
allies
get
have additional supply depots
more
required.
Goliaths. And more depots, of course. Because we need those to produce more units.
Base is under
Oh, there's another one there.
allies are being attacked.
Well, I think Phoenix is working on... Uh-oh. Yeah, Phoenix is, well, he's protecting one of the bots. I siege my tanks at the central one to protect the easternmost bot. Uh-oh. An attack wave right as it in siege. That is a bit annoying. But anyway, I still have my...
Race is on. Which bot will make it back to me first? My money's on Gary. He always gets the best oil.
I still have my Ares, so now I salvage my turrets there since I will no longer need those. There's another wave. Let's move our forces there. Reinforce. Come on. Need more supply depots.
Got some bad guys coming after our base.
Additional
There's some
supply
void rays there, but
required.
my allies' carriers will take care of those.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, so I'm just making science vessels, Goliaths, and armor upgrades. Meanwhile, my ally seems to be maxed out. He's just getting upgrades
Integrated beam
and
online.
interceptors. Great news for him. So let's make a bunch of turrets here.
Our allies.
Good news, commanders. My bots have brought me Terrazine. Well, it's good news for me.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, my army is slowed down considerably. That's a bit unfortunate.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm also a supply blocked. Need more depots. Start a couple there. So cap us off at 200 supply. And now we're gonna clear off the last set of geysers. And then all we need to do is fortify them with these turrets.
The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. I've got almost all the Terrazine I need. Keep it up, commanders.
Let's build some turrets at the far east base. And yeah, I wish I could spend all this gas. I'm maxed out with army and sort of need more minerals right now. Let's move some more army off. So there are 4 spawn locations for the last wave, so I'm gonna send my army.
These should be the last of the geysers. Things are just getting interesting.
I'm gonna send my army to different portions of those.
Maximum supply.
Yeah, maxed out. I wish I could go over as I could go over max as Swann. Maybe if I build more depots. So yeah, the far east base has some turrets, and I'm making some more.
Pulse
The
terminals online.
the northeast base has some cannons, but yeah, I'll send some more
Drop ready for deployment.
tanks and galettes to fortify it. And the north one also has a stout defense. We're just reinforcing it with tanks and galettes. So yeah, it's pretty much all turreted up. It's all camped up. We're just waiting for the enemies to
Best
arrive.
of my bots. Well, best of what's left, anyway.
And now we wait.
SCV ready.
And there's the first one.
They're coming after my bots. Stop them, commanders!
Concentrated beam. There's a second one.
Base is under attack.
Pulse cannon. Well, yeah, that wasn't that worth it, but it puts it back on cooldown. So, oh, there are a bunch of units there, but my ally has cannons and I have galettes and the Ares. So the next one will also arrive there. Yeah, my war boss are already waiting. So nice job, Amon. I start level 3 armor upgrades, although not really necessary.
Upgrade complete. Our
My ally is taking care of that. So we're just waiting for more waves. Yeah, it looks like our game is not bugged this time, guys. Kappa. Wonder if I can get more supply. Yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's place some depots here
are under attack.
and see if we could get more supply. Depots. This is totally to get more supply, guys. Totally for supply. More supply. Because the more depots we have, the more supply we get.
Base is under
Okay,
attack.
the bots should be on their way back. I need that Terrazine, Commanders, for my experiments.
More supply. Yeah, my turrets. Even my turrets are just my turrets are enough to finish off the enemy. Let's see if we can get more supply. Supply. Yeah, those Void Rays didn't even stand a chance.
Enemies approaching fast. Man, they look mad.
Yeah, there are a bunch of Tempests there, but I already have my army in place.
Concentrated beam ready.
Well, there's nothing left to concentrated beam. My ally was able to clean up that big one. Oh, there's another one. Getting supply. This is totally for supply, guys. Totally for supply. Well, we tried, guys. It's still at 200, so not sure we can get any more value out of that. Unfortunate. Let's just pull our army in. That is not mine. This is a replay, and for some reason we can still apparently lose connection when we are in the replay. Learn something new every day. Let's pull in those SCVs and get them to work. Back to mining. Yeah, back to mining. And we did finish the game at maximum supply, with a lot of excess supply.
Ready.
Bots are ready. Might as well drop them.
Complete.
Yes! I can finally finish this research and get off this godforsaken rock.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have a suggestion for what else I can do, please leave that in a comment. And as you can see in the score screen, I did get slightly more, but it's more or less even. Yeah. See you.